You may not think you're a racist. Maybe, I don't know if you are. I don't think, you know, every Trump supporter is a racist. But
whoa. Well, which Trump supporters are racist? If you're going to start making these sleazy, libelous comments about tens of millions of people, why don't you tell us which ones are racist? I don't think they're all racist. What kind of talk is this? Go ahead.
Certainly had to overlook racism and bigotry in order to make that decision.
You, sir, had to look over racism and bigotry to be a Democrat. Because that Democrat Party is the party of slavery. Everyone knows it. It's the party of segregation. It's the party of Jim Crow. It's the party of the Ku Klux Klan. We don't need lectures from liberal Democrats dressed up as anchors and newsmen telling us, me, conservatives, a Republican, about racism. Those weren't Republican governors staying in those doorhouses in those elementary schools, keeping little black kids and little white kids separated. Those weren't Republican sheriffs who were using fire hoses against civil rights marchers. That was the Democrats. It's always the Democrats. The internment of Japanese Americans and Americans of Japanese descent, that wasn't a Republican president. That was a Democrat president. Showing racist, segregationist movies in the White House, taking the civil service and resegregating it, that was Woodrow Wilson, a leading progressive. That wasn't a Republican either. That was a Democrat. So stop with the BS. You people who voted for Trump, you must be racist. The fact that this guy hasn't been yanked for these slurs against tens of millions of Americans tells you where CNN is. CNN is an ideological operation. It is not a news operation. And I have a question for you as a footnote to this. What's going to happen to CNN once Trump is gone, by hook or by crook? What's going to happen to CNN? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Go ahead.
Then, maybe you made that decision in the voting booth. And then now, even after all of this, if you still, in your mind, can support this person, why the hell are you overlooking racism so much? It is personal and even deadly.
What did he do now that's racist? I don't even know what he's talking about. Does anybody know what he's talking about? I have no idea what he's talking about. Another one, pal. I notice you haven't focused on the anti-Semites in the Democrat Party, like the two new ladies elected who are the first Muslims in Congress. They're for the BDS movement. The congresswoman from Michigan puts a yellow stickum on the map of the Middle East, blocking out Israel. She has said anti-Semitic things. So is the other one. Nothing. You, sir, sit there, lecture the American people. When the deputy chairman of the DNC, who was Keith Ellison, was and is an anti-Semite, had worked closely with Farrakhan, now is the Attorney General of Minnesota. But the Democrats supported him to be the #2 guy leading their party. You, sir, said not a damn thing when photos were shown, or one in particular, of Barack Obama standing with Farrakhan. Nothing. You say nothing about Al Sharpton on MSNBC. Not a damn thing. When the Democrat had their party convention in Philadelphia, as I recall, and Bernie Sanders people were there, flags of the Palestinians waving, you couldn't find one of Israel. Nowhere. There's a growing anti-Semitic movement within the Democrat Party.
Want to see more? Sign up for Levin TV.